Welcome back, everyone. It's Ronnie. Welcome back to News to the Science. We discuss comics, movies, games, and more. DC fandom just passed, and we've been given tons of information about the upcoming DC projects in the works. It's not over yet. DC fandom is expected to return on September 11th, Friday. That's according to the DC fandom website at the time of this recording. If you go to their page, it tells you how long you'll have to wait until the next one. I'll be sure to cover as much as I can as soon as possible, but right now I'm going to be talking about Ben Affleck's return as the Batman, and this will be his final return as the Batman. He's returning for the Flashpoint movie, and he's going to play one of the few Batmen of the multiverse, including Michael Keaton. Before I get into that, I want to remind you all to be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. I also post videos daily, and I try to do live streams at least 5 nights a week, starting around 8:30 to 9 p.m. Eastern time, so go ahead and calculate that on whatever time zone that is in your area, and this is based off the United States. It's just that lately I haven't been able to live stream consistently due to the many birthdays, including my own, we had to celebrate this month, and DC fandom just passed, so you know I have to make videos on that. Lastly, join my Discord. Invitation link is in the description box below. We talk about everything, including superhero related topics, post memes, rants, you name it. There's a bunch of cool people there to talk to. Anyways, this is a bit of old news, but nonetheless still awesome news, and I want to cover it. And I want to do a breakdown talking about the differences between this movie and the Flashpoint comic, explaining Ben Affleck's return as the Batman. We'll start by reading the article from Superhero Hype. Back in June, word broke that Michael Keaton's Batman will be appearing in the Flash movie. However, Keaton won't be the only Dark Knight in the adaptation of DC's Flashpoint event. Vanity Fair broke the story that Ben Affleck is set to reprise his role as Bruce Wayne Batman for the first time since Justice League. Director Andy Muschietti also explained to Vanity Fair why getting Affleck was so important to Ezra Miller's Flash. He's a very substantial part of the emotional impact of the movie, said Muschietti. The interaction and relationship between Barry and Affleck's Wayne will bring an emotional level that we haven't seen before. It's Barry's movie, it's Barry's story, but their characters are more related than we think. They both lost their mothers to murder, and that's one of the emotional vessels of this movie. That's where the Affleck Batman kicks in. Muschietti confirmed that Keaton's Batman will have a substantial part as well. Regardless, Muschietti noted that bringing in alternate Batman wouldn't work without Affleck's Dark Knight. He's the baseline. He's part of that unaltered state before we jump into Barry's adventure. There's a familiarity there, said Muschietti. His Batman has a dichotomy that is very strong, which is his masculinity because of the way he looks and the imposing figure that he has and his jawline, but he's also very vulnerable. He knows how to deliver from the inside out, that vulnerability. He just needs a story that allows him to bring that contrast, that balance. I'm glad to be collaborating with someone who has been on both sides of the camera too. Barbara Muschietti, Andy's sister, and a producer on The Flash, also weighed in on Affleck's Batman's comeback. There have been some all sorts of stories and things he said himself about having a very hard time playing Batman, and it had been difficult for him, said Barbara Muschietti. I think it was more about a difficult time in his life. When we approached him, he's now in a very different time in his life. He was very open to it, which was a bit of a surprise to us. It was a question mark. We are all human and go through great times in our lives and terrible times in our lives. Right now, he's in a place where he can actually enjoy being Batman. It's a pivotal role, but at the same time, it's a fun part. The Flash is scheduled to be released in 2022. So if you all recall, during the making of both Batman v Superman and Justice League, Ben Affleck was at a really low point of his life, going through some personal problems, and working on these movies at the same time must have really taken a toll on him. That's why there was a lot of uncertainty in interviews whether Ben wanted to really come back for the role of Batman. Personally, I didn't think he'd come back for the role, but it's surprising and it's for the best. That being said, this will be Ben Affleck's final appearance as the Batman. It just feels right for Ben Affleck to appear once more as the Batman, as to sort of pay off his part after everything he's done in the DC universe. As for Michael Keaton's Batman, we all know he's set to appear in the film, which is fantastic news. However, we don't know what the extent of his appearance will be. That being said, the extent of his appearance will be substantial according to the producers and directors of the Flash movie, and we're not sure how much of a pivotal role he will play. Nonetheless, it's still very exciting news to see that Michael Keaton is returning as Bruce Wayne Batman for the first time in about 31 years now. I can't say for sure if he's going to be much older like he was in Batman Beyond. Bruce Wayne was already in his 80s in that timeline, but I'm thinking Michael Keaton's portrayal of old man Bruce Wayne is going to be around in his 60s. Post all of your Batman Terry McGinnis theories in the comment section below. We also got a good look at the new Flash costume that's going to be appearing in the new Flash movie, and this is pretty much a concept art for the most part, but I think it looks stunning. I think it looks a lot closer to the ones that we get in the comic books. It's fair to say that the costume that we saw in the Justice League film was more of a concept, or I guess a prototype, and he hasn't really officially become the Flash. Nobody really knows Barry Allen as the Flash. Barry Allen is addressed as Barry in the movies. That's why nobody ever calls him the Flash. There was that crossover that Ezra Miller's Flash did with Grant Gustin's Flash in the TV show, and Ezra Miller's Barry Allen questions the Flash, and he's like, the Flash, I like that.
Hello? What the hell is this?
Asking myself the same question. Literally. No, this can't be happening. What are you doing here?
Well, I'll tell you that when you tell me where here is. Is this cosplay? Oh, do you want a selfie, bro?
No,
I'm sorry.
We're not, no. I'm also the Flash.
You're also the what?
The Flash?
The Flash? The Flash?
It's complicated.
I like your outfit. It seems
Freaking
comfy.
yours is pretty cool.
Smooth.
Seems safe and
breathable. Found Barry Allen. No! What does that mean? How can this...
This should be impossible now.
It should be impossible now?
You don't know about the...
Oh my God, don't do this to me. I don't know about the what. You okay?
I don't think this is possible.
What does this mean?
So it's safe to assume that he's going to be called the Flash in this film. As for how the directors are going to adapt the Flashpoint storyline, it's going to be different from the comics, so they're not going to do the Thomas Wayne Batman, sad enough to say, because Jeffrey D. Morgan, the actor who portrayed Thomas Wayne in the opening credits scene of Batman v Superman, really wanted to play Thomas Wayne's Batman. If you're not familiar with that version of Batman, think of Batman but with guns, and basically a Batman who consistently breaks his code, or at least the original Batman's code. This version of Batman is beyond brutal, and he's the kind of Batman who crosses the line every time. In this Earth, Bruce Wayne is the one who gets killed instead of his parents. Martha Wayne ends up becoming the Joker. Thomas Wayne dons the cape and cowl, becomes Batman of that universe. We can also confirm that Eobard Thawne Reverse Flash is going to be the villain of the film. This is definitely going to be a very different take on the Flashpoint storyline. Hopefully we at least get to see the Battle of Atlantis and the Amazons. So we might even see Gal Gadot and Jason Momoa make an appearance in the film. Ray Fisher Cyborg will probably play a role in the film. You let me know what are your thoughts on Ben Affleck returning as Batman, and are you all excited to see Michael Keaton's Batman return once again as Bruce Wayne's Batman? Go ahead and post your comments down in the comment section below. While you guys wait for more videos, I posted a ton of DC fandom videos within the past 24 hours. I'll leave an annotation for you all to click on and check that out. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and click on bell notifications so you all don't miss anything. Join my Discord, invitation links in the description, and I will see you all in the next comic panel.
Just to review, you broke the chronal barrier, went back in time, prevented your mother's murder, and completely changed the time stream.
Nearly destroying the entire world along the way, yes. There's still something I don't understand. I remember all of it. Not just what happened after I woke up there, but my whole other life. I remember every birthday cake my mother ever baked me. My room. Everything. Perhaps some kind of temporal after effect?
Or perhaps it was a gift.
Yes, a gift.
This is my father's handwriting. You're one hell of a messenger. Thank you.